morning, friends. Here we are again. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm going to bring you over here. This is what I'm doing. All this chicken. Let me lift this up so you can see this. I have this already cut up. You see all that? On top of this. That's a lot of chicken. I washed it. Now I'm just snapping the bones apart because this is the legs and thighs. And I'm gonna be canning. I have all my cans behind there. And I'm not gonna be putting liquid in it because the chicken makes all its own. This is my lovely, ugly chicken. It is really gross, but oh my God, it tastes so good. My lids are on the stove right now, boiling. Let me wash my hands. Again, out of all the meats, this is the meat I hate touching the most. Hate it with a passion. I think it just grosses me out. I'm just going to shove all that. I haven't done it with this. I've always done it with the legs. Let's see if I can put a few more than normal. Oh, there we go. So we got 3 legs. You definitely want enough room on the top. I have 3 legs and 2 thighs in there. I just want to get a full pressure can loaded today. I think I'm having way too much fun doing videos. Yeah, this might just be enough because I have a roast. 1, 2, 3. Definitely need more. That I want to do a couple jars of that too because I bought them on sale, as I told you, at Sam's yesterday or the day before, whenever it was I went. Oh, that's good. And it comes with 2, and I definitely don't need 2 for dinner. So I'm going to cook 1 for dinner tonight, and I'm going to can the other one. What? No sense in freezing it when I can can it and be sure. And I can make my Portuguese stew meat with it. Or onions and peppers over rice or potatoes or whatever I want. And I'm leaving all the fat because this makes an awesome bone broth too. So, we are going to do that. I was talking to my son this morning about editing videos. Well, actually, I got up and I had an email from him. My son never emails me. He lives in the same house as me, so if he has something to say, he comes in the same room, but he's been watching my videos, I guess. And somebody made a comment that you couldn't hear me because of frying yesterday. So last night he couldn't hear either, so he went on Amazon and checked out some little mics that I'd clipped to myself, and that one's not going in there. Told me to invest in that. So if you're having a hard time hearing me, I promise pretty soon I'll have that fixed. But look at all this chicken. Right now I have 4. I'll probably get 5 or 6 of these. And 1 jar of this is a full meal for us with leftovers. So, and I don't have to, look at that. I don't have to put it in my freezer and freeze it. My jars are all sterilized, by the way. I haven't sitting upside down over there. I just took them all out before I started this video. Yeah, this is the nastiest meat. I hate touching chicken. And then to have to break the bones apart. I could never be a butcher, that's for sure. I feel their pain. Wide mouth jars are the bomb, by the way. You can't go wrong with wide mouth. They're amazing. Yeah, I got 5 or 6 of them. Not bad. And I'll run over there and grab my meat out of the fridge and do that so I have a full pressure canner. I heard somebody say, if you know if this is true or not, leave me a comment, that you should never do a pressure, other than the fact that you're wasting energy, do a pressure canner that's not full. I mean, if you're going to run it, you might as well have it full, right? Meat is meat, so it's not going to matter. I mean, yeah, this fat is okay, but some of this is disgusting. I know you can't see what I'm doing right here, but I'm just cutting the big chunk of fat off there. So I did, last week I think it was, I did, when I cut all my vegetables up and put them in my freezer bags and throw them in the freezer, like onions and stuff, I keep the ends and everything, and I make my broth. And I made my broth last week, and oh my God, it was amazing. I ended up, because I had so much, I got 2 canners worth. So now I don't have to pay $1.99 for a thing of broth. Which is a good thing for me, because I always use broth. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. I really want to use the other one my husband has, where it will follow me around and I don't have to keep moving it. Okay, now I'm taking my vinegar and I'm just going to clean the cans off. It's probably a good idea to show you that instead of me for canning, because you definitely don't want any fat whatsoever around that. And you also want to check and make sure you have your jars are good, no cracks or anything. And as you're going around, you can actually feel it. So I don't put any salt and any of that in these, because it all depends on what I'm going to use it for later. Then I can put my spices in then. And I hate double dip in the rims. It's like, if you're going to wipe it off, why would you turn around and wipe it back onto there? So I always use a clean spot. All right, that's done. Get rid of that fat. So I did have to take my cat that was bugging me in my video yesterday. I ended up taking him to the vet this morning, and because last night laying in bed, I was stressing out. I'm gonna get any air bubbles out of here. Not that it's gonna matter, because there's no juice in here, but you know, they always tell you to. Now that I cleaned all the edges, make sure I don't touch them. So anyway, I was laying in bed last night and I was thinking about it because he's been picking his food up out of the cat dish and bringing it over to my rug of all places. Sorry, it's gonna be anal, but I'm gonna go through this again, just in case. And eating it off the rug, and I couldn't understand why, because he's never done that before. So when I was laying in bed thinking of it last night, I thought, oh my God, because he can't open his mouth. And he had an ear infection, and I'm wondering if maybe he got lockjaw or something. Well, my vet is in the hospital, so that didn't help, but she said, bring him in. We might be able to do something. Now I'm taking my lids out of the hot water that they boiled in. I know they say you don't have to boil them anymore, but I wash them really good and I still boil them. Better be safe than sorry. So anyway, back to my cat. She gave him a vitamin D shot, give him some energy, and gave him some ear meds, and gave me some antibiotics for him, so I'm hoping that it helps. Poor baby. And I forgot my rings. Hold on. So yeah, that's where I'm at with my kitty. I'm definitely a cat lover. I always have been. Finger tight on your lids. And this is going in my pressure cooker in room temperature water. Okay, let me turn you. Sorry. Can't even see. Yeah, I definitely need that other one. And they're not hot, so I got about 3 inches of water in there. I'll put all these in here. And I can do one more jar. So I'm going to grab that other piece of meat out, and I wash my hands, so give me 1 second. Check this out. $22.87. Look at all that meat. This is, I think, almost 6 pounds here. 5.88 from $30. Yep, I'll take it. So now I'm going to, I did wash my hands from that chicken, so I'm not going to stress on cutting this open and touching it because I'll cook the big, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, let me grab my jar. I have them all sterilized in my dishwasher because I knew I was doing this today, so let's take this out and cut some of this up. You want to try and keep as much fat off of it as you can, but look at that marbling. Ooh, nice. I'm going to cut it in nice big chunks so that I can do anything I want with it later. And these, literally, they make a phenomenal meal. I don't care what type of meat it is, if you can it literally just pulls apart for you. This I would probably make my Portuguese stew, or we'll keep that big. this one in half. Definitely want that off of there. My son, every time I buy ribeye, which is only like once a year, I'll buy, because they have them on sale for like $5.99 a pound. So I'll get one for New Year's Day, and I end up taking the fat off of some of it. And he's like, "Ma, what are you doing? That's the best part." I'm like, "Yeah, but that was a lot of fat. It's like all this nasty stuff." Yeah, I know. Any guy watching me is like, "What? You do what?" I really do. I just can't tolerate, I guess my belly can't tolerate all that fat. I don't know. Maybe it's me. No, it is me. One more piece should do it. See, I leave some fat in there. Well, that piece is not going to be left there. And this one, even though I'm canning it, will probably go within the next few weeks. Yeah, see? That's a lot of fat right there. There we go. Our next can. And my canner will be full. Let me wash my hands again. Okay, I'm gonna clean my top off. I had to lock my cat outside. I was telling you about my cat. I had to lock him outside because he just keeps following me everywhere in the kitchen. And my lid. Again, finger tight. And we're gonna put it in the pressure canner. Sorry, friends. One day I'm gonna be really good at this. Let's put our lid on. I was always so afraid of pressure canning before, and not so much anymore. There we go. I'm gonna turn this on high and get it going. And once this starts spewing right here, it's gonna start. Let me turn this. This is new too, so I had to get used to that. Steam for 10 minutes. A good 10 minutes, then I'll set my timer, and then I'll watch for my pressure. I have to bring it up to 10, 11. And if it goes higher, I'm not stressing it. But that is done. Now we're just going to wait for that. Now, what I'm going to do, but I don't think I'm going to leave you here for this. I will show you later. I need to put these away. You know what? I'm done with this one, so I will bring you back once it's all done, and I take it out of there. Oops. I have to shut that off from my lids. I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. But watch this. Hold on. I'm coming. I can show you what it looks like now. This is the ugly chicken. And this was done, let me see. This is my most recent, 9/13/22. And I call it, well, it's all backwards for you, but I call it ugly chicken. This is just the legs. And there was no liquid put in that, but look at this. Look at the liquid in there from that chicken. Amazing. And the barbecue nachos, chicken nachos, I'm telling you, phenomenal. Again, I'm looking over here because my phone's sideways. Yeah, you guys gotta make those. I'll do it this week, I think, because they were that good. I'll do it this week and do a video of them, and that's quickie too. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And I'll be using my ugly chicken. So that's what it looks like. I got 6 cans and then 1 of my beef. And I'll be back. I'm having a ball. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.